database, Trulia, all of them kind of take those photos immediately. So when you click on those photos, all those photos pop up. So you want to be able to do that, even though we upload the photos as well. And then there's a link on every single website, every major search engine you'll find, a link to our so-called virtual tour landing page or web page where they'll get to see the videos. And we're kind of working to trying to see if we can embed the videos immediately on the main page. So stay tuned.
All right, one more question, then we'll keep things moving along.
So videos by address?
Yes, .com.
Find that at your website?
Yes.
Can you show an example of a listing video?
The one I did?
Any
Okay,
listing video that an agent did, just grabbing a camera by themselves and walking.
Well, here's one right here from Mike. Here's one right here from Mike.
And now we're going to head up to the third floor, the bedrooms. First on the left here is the master. Paint looks like it's in pretty good shape. You got a tray ceiling with crown molding.
What are the MRS rules?
Bathroom again with ceramic tile, soaking tub. Pretty basic on the light fixtures and the faucets and whatnot, but everything looks like it's clean and in good shape. Walk-in closet.
Have you ever taken it another step and done client testimonial for video?
Yes.
What's the question?
Client testimonials video.
Yeah. I actually didn't upload that in our website because I gave it to the clients themselves, but one of the agents actually did that right here.
Hi there, this is Kathy Pungalai with Frankly Realty. Today's a very exciting day for the Mead family. I'm here with Mr. Harry Mead and to discuss with him his whole selling process. We recently listed his property at 2905 Rogers Drive in the Fenwick Park neighborhood. It's a great location inside the Beltway, very close to the City of Falls Church. And I'd like to go ahead and introduce
home that had old dark paint and shag green carpet, and we cleaned it up.
Hi, I'm Mike Boudet. By day, I work as a producer in the world of museum videos. And it's been a very, very busy time, as it is for all of us in jobs. But I was also recently faced with having to find a new place to live. I tried to do it on my own, but I happened on this open house and I met Kathy Pungalai. And it was really a godsend, I gotta tell you. Because as much as I wanted to...
Basically a quick sample of it. Yes, they do. You got to be careful with these, and especially shooting outside. I try not to shoot outside at all because the background noise, you don't know what's going to happen. So I try to shoot inside and speak into the, you're going to look at the LCD to shoot the video anyway. Speak into the camera. You want to be loud. You want to, any kind of obstructive noise you may get, you want to just drown that out. People, when you got to think in terms of the audience, right? When they're watching the video, if it's too loud, they can always turn it down. But if they can't hear you because of the background noise, no matter how much they turn it up, they're still not going to be able to hear you.
Yeah, pretty much any point-and-shoot camera these days will take video with audio. The digital SLR cameras they're less likely to be able to do that, but pretty much any point-and-shoot these days has that built in. All right, well, in the interest of time, why don't we move along to Rick? And Rick, do you want to give us a tour of some of the stuff that you've been up to?
Everybody hear me? I told my girlfriend this morning I was going to be on the social media panel. She sent me a little cartoon. And she told me a couple months ago she started using Twitter. And she got freaked out when her ex-mother-in-law started following her. So, she sent me this to everybody. So I just want to take a few minutes to show you, give you kind of a tour of what I've been doing the past, well, since I've been in real estate. I come from an IT background, so one of the first things I started doing was building this website. I was searching around for condo, and there's no source out there, so I just started building a database of condos, and it evolved into this site here. But a website is only one directional. It's not a whole interaction with clients. So the next thing to add after that was a blog, and I've been blogging now for about 3 years or so. And a blog it's more interactive, but not as much as some of the more social media sites today. To answer one of the questions, I think somebody's asking, is it better to have it hosted on another site, or as far as SEO? On mine, my website is arlingtoncondo.com, and then /blog for the blog. I use a WordPress blog. Some people like to have a separate address for their blog. I like to have it as a subset off of my main site. I just think I get a lot more traffic that way. Whatever I'm doing, it seems to be working. Come up number one in Google, Google Arlington Condo. So I'm not sure what's the best answer, but it seems to be working for me.
Well, one of the things, if I can create a little bit of context here for maybe to bring this a little bit closer to home. Within Google, Google looks at a lot of different things as it's visiting your website. But to really summarize and put things in perspective, it's looking for really two things: fresh content, which means frequently updated, and it's looking for original content. So it means stuff that you have written yourself. So that's really going to help your search engine optimization. The more that you can give Google fresh and original content, the more likely people are to find you. So that's why blogging is such a great way to increase your web presence, because it gives you an easy way to post new content to a site. And again, it's your own, provided you're writing your own stuff and not just cutting and pasting stuff from other sources, you're going to elevate in the rankings. And so that's probably one of the reasons that you'll see Rick's site at the top of the search results for Arlington Condo. I mean, not only is his URL Arlington Condo, that's going to help, but the more that he updates his site with fresh and original content, the more likely he is to rise up in the search engine rankings. Question?
When somebody searches Arlington Condo, does both the website and the blog come up as two separate things, or it's just one?
It comes up as two separate. Usually the website is first, and then sometimes further down will be the blog.
You still think you need both things, like, rather than like a hybrid blog? Feel like the website?
I do, because my website has a lot of back-end databases, which I haven't found a blog that can handle that yet. I know I can't do that. There's a back-end database on there, make the whole site dynamic, and I know the WordPress blog can't do that right now. So, technical reasons why I can't. So.
Rick, how often do you update?
The blog, probably several times a week.
Yeah. So 2, 3, 4 times a week?
Yeah. Somebody's asking about framing the blog and the website, and I do that too. You notice on the right, there's categories. So every post, you can check out what category you wanted to go into. And some are buying and some are selling. So if you go back to my site, and on the buying tab, I also frame in all the articles that deal with buying. Most recent ones first. So I do that same with the seller tab. And
so when you write a post on your blog, you give it a title, you write the article, but then you can also categorize. Can you kind of describe what that means? Categorize and tag.
Yeah, categorize. You can set up different categories. You can set up subcategories too. So if I'm writing about a particular condo, I'll create a subcategory under condos, and I'll tag it for that too. And you can tag it. You can give it several different. Have it belong to several different categories. So it could be, buying a place at 1021. I can put them in both categories.
And Rick, you said you're using WordPress, right?
Yeah.
Can you describe the difference between .com and .org for us?
The .org, it's I believe it's both free. I don't know. One you can download and install yourself on your own site, which is what I did. Actually, I paid somebody to do that because I didn't want to have to deal with that. I went on to elance.com and found some guru in India who was awesome and did it all for me, and cheaply too.
Yeah, so the software that Rick is using is called WordPress, and there's actually 2 different ways that you can access, at least 2 different ways that you can access the software. the two most popular ways that I know of are